almost fell straight into the endless sea. The yacht was still speeding ahead. I clung to the railing with all my strength, but there was nothing under my feet to step on. Fear gripped my chest. I twisted my body, struggling hard, lifting both legs with all my strength, just in time to step back onto the yacht before letting go, with solid ground under me. My hanging heart finally settled. I collapsed against the railing, gasping for air. Only when my heartbeat slowed a little did I crawl back onto the deck. But before I could feel relief, a sudden pressure came from my swollen belly. Still shaking, I didn't dare pee outside anymore. I rushed into the cabin, found the narrow bathroom, and finally relieved myself. But just then, the door behind me slammed shut. I glanced back, didn't think much of it, but when I was done and tried to leave, the door was locked. No matter how hard I twisted, it wouldn't open. I froze, then crouched to check carefully, thinking maybe I turned the wrong way. I twisted forward, backward, pushed and pulled, but it still wouldn't open. That's when I realized something was terribly wrong. I quickly felt along the crack of the door, trying to pry it open, but the tiny door felt like it had been welded shut, trapping me inside. In desperation, I opened the vanity, grabbed a pair of scissors, and tried to unscrew the lock. But no matter how I tried, the screws were stuck tight, not moving even a little. Just when I was at a loss, the roaring outside caught my ear. I looked up. A massive ship spewing smoke was slowly approaching. Hope surged in my chest. I stuck my hand out, frantically waving, shouting for help, but the ship gave no response. I squeezed my head out the tiny window, trying to make them see me, but the frame was too narrow. My face got painfully crushed. I cried out in pain and pulled back into the bathroom, groaning as I held my face, but I couldn't give up. The yacht was drifting in the vast ocean. If I missed this chance, I might die trapped here. Thinking that, I stuck my hand out again, pulled the rope loose, tied a knot and threw it out. The rope drifted with the current and soon tangled tightly around the propeller. The yacht stopped, but the rope snapped tight too fast and suddenly strangled my neck. The choking left my vision black. I nearly passed out right there. I fought to stay conscious, my hands groping blindly on the deck. Finally, I found a hook and with all my might forced the rope open. I barely escaped death, weak and half alive, but I knew I wasn't free yet. So I dragged myself up to look out the window, and that one look left me in despair. While I was trapped by the rope, the giant ship had already drifted farther and farther away.